When winter finally showed up here in Syracuse, it brought more than 100 inches of snowfall with it. Tonight we'll meet a foreman for the Camillus Highway Department named J.C. He's in charge of 30 different people, and he's not shy about working either.
My longest stretch that I've had in my 25 years working for this department is, I believe it was 46 days straight.
Over the years, he discovered that he likes to work alone.
I get along with myself, I like myself, and I don't argue much with myself. So for the most part, pretty much, things are pretty cool in here.
He says the sun is their best ally, but when it's missing, they have plows and salt. Salt alone is not enough, so they add something.
We mix it with crushed limestone, what's known as road sand, and what this creates is a little bit of a traction for the vehicles.
He calls the mixture material, and the city of Camillus will spread about 5,000 tons of it this winter. Once the temperature drops below 20 degrees, the salt just doesn't melt the snow anymore, so the sand is better than nothing. While most people are asleep, JC and his crew are just starting their day, usually around 2 in the morning. They've only had a few days off since the beginning of January.
I've been walking around like a zombie for about 6 weeks now since the snow started.
12, 13 hours.
Punch drunk, snow drunk.
The crew works hard, but they do find time to have a little fun.
And we've got a mix of people that does make it enjoyable.
Oh, I love to rock and roll.
Their sense of humor carries them through those times when they plow until the sun comes up and the road still looks the same.
14 to 16 hours a day. Weekends are non-existent. There is no such thing as a weekend anymore.
There's always 2 mechanics on duty to help keep the trucks running.
The road is so beat up because there's potholes and things like that that I'm unable.
Something as simple as a pothole can break a truck in an instant. But the mechanics say the worst thing for the trucks is actually the salt they carry.
The salt just eats everything away.
The salt is the killer.
And I'm unable to pick it up or put her down. If you have a chance, maybe you can take a look at it before we go back out.
Okay, we'll add it to the list. Thank you, sir. Bring it in.
There are also plenty of obstacles in the road, and accidents do happen.
We make a very rapid decision as to what gets clobbered, whether it's the resident with the snow blower, or if it's a parked car, or the mailbox, and usually, as a rule, the mailbox loses.
This mailbox belongs to my neighbor.
Came home today to get my mail, and for the 5th time, our mailbox has been destroyed.
JC's crew tries to fix them as soon as possible.
Even if it means just taking the mailbox and temporarily putting it on top of a snowbank attached to a 2x4.
Once the snow stops falling, they perform permanent repairs to all broken mailboxes.
Of course, our mailbox, we had a little accident too with the plow truck, so got some issues, but we're good.
With all the things that could go wrong on the job, a broken mailbox is minor at the end of the day. It's all part of life here in Syracuse. Jimmy Stair, NCC News.
When it comes to listings, you have to read between the lines. Like, cozy means...
Today we're showcasing our tow plows, which is a new unit actually up here in the north. It's a tow plow. This one is towed behind a regular snow plow, so it's operated by the same operator, so it's more efficient. We can do 2 lanes at the same time, and it's good for the carbon footprint.
Last year was the first year that the tow plow was actually introduced, and we did get a lot of accidents because people, first of all, didn't understand the concept. And this is why we're here today, to give them the concept of the tow plow. So basically both lanes are utilized by the snowplow operator, and you cannot pass them on the right or the left. When people see a tow plow on the road, basically I'm asking them to remain a good fair distance behind them. 50 meters would be wonderful. And if you keep a safe distance behind the snowplow, which is a tow plow, then at that time they can do their job properly and get all the snow off of both lanes for you so that you can go forth and make it home.